welcome to the nursing pinning ceremony. We would like to ask you to stand at this point for our processional. Thank you. Please be seated. It is an honor and privilege to welcome you to the 2017 Nursing Pinning Ceremony for the presentation of graduate professional nurse pins. Tonight's ceremony is tradition within our profession and symbolizes the formal acceptance of these graduates into the nursing profession. In addition, it indicates the completion of entry-level nursing education and the beginning of a lifelong professional education within their career. These graduates have given so much to be here tonight, and we are fortunate to have all of you here with us to share in this tremendous achievement. We will begin tonight's ceremony with an invocation by Sister Juliana Raymond, our college chaplain. Sister?
Pinning. For each of you present in this theater, there is a sense of investment. Throughout the weeks of study, reflection, and assessment, those who will be honored at this pinning knew that they always had someone, family, friend, instructor, counselor, trusted confidant, who walked the walk with them. This evening, during this celebration, let us invoke the God in our lives to bless their investment as we celebrate as one with them. Amen.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of Jefferson Community College, Dr. Carol McCoy.
Well, good evening, everyone. Oh, no. We got to do better than that. This is a great night. Good evening, everyone. How about a round of applause for these nurses? I'm just delighted to be here to offer my congratulations to the spring 2017 nursing class. This is my favorite time of year at the college, and it's because it's the time of year we celebrate student success. Pinning tonight, commencement tomorrow. But what a tremendous accomplishment our nursing students have made. Completing a nursing program takes a lot of hard work, takes incredible time management skills, it takes a lot of tenacity. So, we can't clap enough tonight. One more time, give it for them. As I prepared my comments for this evening, I was reminded of the nobleness of the profession that you have chosen. Much has been written, especially lately, about living a purposeful life, a meaningful life. I'm hard-pressed to name another profession that's more purposeful or more meaningful than being a nurse. Jane Goodall said, "What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." And our graduate nurses have made a decision about the kind of difference they want to make, and that is a big one. In the words of an unknown author, when you're a nurse, you know that every day you will touch a life, or a life will touch yours. So students, I know your minds are packed full with what you've learned during the nursing program. So many medications, so many different terms, so many different treatments, care plans. While all of that knowledge is going to serve you exceedingly well, I believe that if you stay focused on 4 simple words, You will excel in your chosen profession of nursing. And I try to claim that these are anatomical, but they're not, okay? They're simple words, but if you would just think of them throughout your career. So my first word is heart. It's with our heart that we care, that we have compassion, that we show empathy. It's with our heart that we love. And using your heart is the hallmark of a great nurse and a trait of excellence. My second word is brain. Our brain is what we use to think and to evaluate, to take calculated risks, to research, to plan. An excellent nurse never stops learning and never stops using his or her brain. My third word for you is hands. Your hands are how you serve others. They are how you aid and support your patients, your family, and your community. They're also how you right wrongs. An excellent nurse is engaged and helps those who frequently cannot help themselves. And lastly, the fourth word is feet. Your feet are how you are present. They are how you hold yourself to a high standard. They are how you go to your patient's side. Your feet are also how you know you need to take a break and that it is time to take care of yourself, because you cannot be excellent if you are exhausted. I'm always on the lookout for inspirational quotes. I use them a lot in speeches, but more so I keep them near me to motivate me and to help me reflect on my own actions. So I encourage you to think of this quote often as you embark on your career. Excellence can be obtained if you care more than others think is wise, risk more than others think is safe, dream more than others think is practical, and expect more than others think is possible. In other words, use your heart, use your brain, use your hands, and use your feet. Congratulations again to all of you. My very best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. McCoy. I would now like to introduce the nursing faculty. It's because of them that you're here this evening. They put a great deal of time and effort into your education, and I want to recognize them as well. Julie Soul. And Julie is the director of our weekend option. Jody Pierce, who does freshman and senior faculty. Julie Roy, who does senior faculty. Kim Honeywell, freshman faculty. Cassandra Woodrick Phillips, freshman faculty. Katie Hoyston, senior faculty. Erin Finney, freshman and senior faculty. Morgan Crump, our education director and simulation lab. Jillian Mara, freshman. And Desiree Fuller, who does freshman and senior faculty. Thank you very much. I'd also like to recognize a couple other people. Tom Finch is with us this evening. Tom is the Vice President of Academic Affairs. Tom, you can stand up and say something. And we also have Associate Vice President Linda Dietrich from our Science Division here this evening. I'd like to invite Amanda Rosen, who will introduce our keynote speaker, Jody Pierce.
Our class had the privilege of nominating a keynote speaker. After much thought, we chose a teacher that is not only loving and supportive, but someone who you could always count on for a good laugh when you needed it the most. She has left a lasting impression on all of our hearts. Please welcome someone we are going to miss very much, Jody Pierce.
Good evening. Welcome to the pinning ceremony for the class of 2017. It's been an absolute honor to have taught you. You're also the class I've spent the most time with, 3 consecutive semesters. You never got away from me. So I'm actually not surprised. But I'd also like to take a moment of congratulating you, but also to say thank you to your family, your friends, your loved ones, and your support. They've taken a journey along with you today, and you're finally meeting the end. So congratulations to your family and friends as well. It's over. I know this hasn't been an easy journey, because as you might have guessed, I went on this journey as well. You've gone through a tedious academic and professional journey, one that can only be successfully completed through hard work, diligence, and determination, which you certainly have. The nursing curriculum is a very intense and elaborate curriculum, yet through thick and thin, throughout its joys and its challenges, you did it anyway. 2 years of hard work and sacrifice are at an end, and a new journey is beginning for you. You must build on what you have already accomplished. Nursing is a golden key to opportunities locally, globally. Be flexible. Take advantage of all this great profession has to offer you. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the history of the pinning ceremony. And you all know I like history. So I'm going to bore you with one more. The nursing pinning is a solemn and auspicious occasion. It's dated as far back as the 12th century, when the night hospitalers were honored with a Maltese pin for caring for injured soldiers. Back to 1880, when Florence Nightingale was honored by the American Red Cross for her great works in the Crimean War. And back to 1880, when a class of young nursing students at Bellevue Hospital of Nursing in New York were the first class to have a pinning graduation ceremony. So now, class of 2017, this is your pinning ceremony and your time to join this most honored profession. It is an occasion to honor you also for the successful completion of the first major part of your education as a professional nurse. The ceremony is a rite of passage to symbolize the journey you've taken and to declare with you your readiness and passage into the world to care for humanity in a professional manner. Every time you wear your pin, you remember the faculty, the staff, and your colleagues of Jefferson Community College Nursing Program that were a part of your journey and your professional life story. Your nursing pin reminds you that from now on, your purpose is threefold: to care, to advocate, and to lead. In other words, you are now a care provider, an advocate for your patients, and a leader in any setting you may find yourself. Now, when you care for your patients, do so with diligence, professionalism, empathy, and humility. Attend to them with respect, compassion, and without being judgmental. Listen and remember that many times you will need to listen more than you need to talk. You will be surprised that you can learn from your patients as much as they can learn from you if you truly listen. And what you learn from them may be the very knowledge that you need to provide the best care for them and others. Remember, trust and honesty will nurture your relationship with your patients and their loved ones. It is a bond that will see them and yourself through times of joy and times of sorrow. Be wholly aware that you are entering a profession that has ranked among the first among all professions for honesty, ethics for the past 15 years. According to the Gallup poll, 84% of the American public rated nurses' honesty and integrity as high or very high. The next closest profession was 17 percentage points behind us, and that was of a pharmacist. So class of 2017, as you care for your patients, always remember that your patients and their loved ones are counting on you, your integrity, your knowledge, and your honesty to care for them. I would like to conclude tonight by sharing an inspirational quote by Dr. Seuss that has stuck with me and one I feel is completely appropriate to send you off into the world of nursing. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. And you are the one who will decide where you go. So take all of this, take your knowledge. You're a lifelong learner. Go out into this world. I know you're going to make us proud, and I'm so proud to call you a colleague. So thank you so much for this great honor tonight. Congratulations and the best of luck to each and every one of you. Thank you.
The Nursing Department and JCC Foundation have several awards that we would like to present this evening. The first award, Kim Honeywell, will present the Dr. Deborah R. Marcella Excellence in Nursing Award.
Good evening, everyone. The Deborah R. Marcella Excellence in Nursing Award was established to recognize a graduating senior who demonstrates dedication and passion for the profession of nursing. Deborah Rose Marcella was a graduate of JCC in 1977 nursing program. She returned to her alma mater as a member of the JCC nursing faculty in 1985, was nursing department chair for 12 years. Under her leadership, the nursing program gained a reputation for maintaining high standards and preparing outstanding nurses for the community. Dr. Marcella was named Professor of Nursing Emerita in Jefferson in recognition of her meritorious service. She is the first member of the nursing department to be awarded this honor. This award is given to a graduate nurse who raises the standards of excellence demonstrated by outstanding class and clinical preparation, compassionate and creative patient care, exceptional communication skills, support of student colleagues, unfailing advocacy of patient and family. This year, we are proud to award the Excellence in Nursing Award to Eric Mayfie. Congratulations.
Fran Burns will now present the North Country Professional Nurses Association Award. Fran?
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here tonight as a board member of the North Country Professional Nurses Association. Our organization is comprised of net registered nurses from Jefferson, Lewis, and St. Lawrence counties. Becoming a member allows for the opportunity to participate in educational programs, and we hope you continue with lifelong learning. Also with community projects, networking with other nurses in the district, and to interact with state legislators. The criteria of the award are as follows. The recipient is to be a graduating senior with a 3.0 or higher GPA, have a strong clinical performance record, participation in professional and/or community activities, and have a potential for active participation in our organization and others. I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to each of you tonight for a job well done. and my best wishes as you embark on a very rewarding career. It is my great pleasure to present this year's award to Carol Lynn Reichert.
You looked surprised. Mary McGovern and Wendy Kassler will present the Samaritan Medical Center Heart Award.
Congratulations, everyone. The heart values at Samaritan Medical Center exemplify our commitment to creating a culture that values excellent and patient care and services. Samaritan's continued commitment to a theory-driven nursing practice is evidenced by our integration of Gene Watson's caring theory. The caring theory provides the nurse as a compass to demonstrate the heart values. HEART stands for honesty, empathy, accountability, respect, and trust. The caring theory guides the nurse in fulfilling these values.
That caring is more than providing physical care and fulfilling assigned tasks. That caring is an integral part of everything the nurse does, and that this is the intention of the nurse. That a caring and healing environment is the foundation of exceptional nursing care. That listening to what the patient and her family desires in addition to what they need finds meaning in what she or he does. The caring nurse, guided by the principles of Dr. Watson's theory, established the caring and healing environment that drives patient-centered care. Samaritan's very proud to award the 2017 Samaritan Medical Center Heart of Nursing to Kayla Farmer.
Pam Kennedy will now present the Star Award in memory of Dr. Walter S. Atkinson. Pam?
Good evening. In years past, my in-laws, Dr. John and Muriel Kennedy, continued the Star Award tradition started by Dr. Walter Atkinson in 1944. Both gentlemen practice ophthalmology together here in Watertown. Tonight, I'm very happy to continue this tradition by reading a speech written by my mother-in-law Muriel many years ago. A very wise person once made this remark: "My purpose in life is to make it possible for every living person to develop his or her own potentialities in the greatest measure and to live creatively according to his or her own achievements." Dr. Walter Atkinson practiced that philosophy all his life. He did all that he could to encourage everyone whose life he touched to do his or her very best always. In the early days of the nursing school at the House of Good Samaritan, he established the Star Award to reward that excellence of achievement. It carried a monetary value, but more importantly, it gave to the person who earned it a star to wear attached to the nursing pin so that all the world would know that that person had developed at that time his or her potentialities to the highest level. When Jefferson Community College started its nursing program, Dr. John and Muriel Kennedy wanted to carry on that tradition to honor Dr. Walter Atkinson. So they established a similar award here at Jefferson Community College. At that time, Dr. Atkinson was still alive and attended several of those first JCC pinning ceremonies with the Kennedys. Tonight, I present the Star Award in memory of Dr. Walter Atkinson and Dr. John and Muriel Kennedy to Leah Rugeber. Leah, congratulations. Thank you. Here you go. Go.
Katie Hoyston will now present the Mercy Hospital School of Nursing Alumni Award.
The Mercy Hospital Alumni Award was established to honor a graduating senior who exemplifies the tradition of the Mercy Hospital School of Nursing. This tradition is based on the mission of Catherine McCauley, founder of the Sisters of Mercy, to care for the sick and the poor. The School of Nursing, which closed in 1970, embodied the values of the Sisters of Mercy of excellence, caring, and service to the sick. It is these values that we recognize tonight. I am honored to be here tonight to present this award on behalf of the Mercy Hospital alumni to this most deserving graduate. This year's recipient of the Mercy Hospital Alumni Award is Ryan Schneider.
Sandra Woodrick Phillips will now present the Marion Brennen Personal Growth of Nursing Award. Sandra?
The Marion Brennen Personal Growth in Nursing Award was established in 2003 to recognize a graduating student who has demonstrated outstanding growth in character, personal development, and skills while pursuing a nursing degree at Jefferson Community College. The award is given in honor of Marion Willie Moody Brennen, a 1973 graduate of Jefferson's nursing program. Mrs. Brennen earned her degree at the age of 53 after raising 9 children. As a registered nurse, Mrs. Brennen worked at Carthage Area Hospital until her retirement from the position of head nurse in the maternity department, where she also served as a Lamaze instructor. Mrs. Brennen believed that one should value each person's worth, treating everyone with respect and inspiring each to do their best. Education is all a person lacks to become the best that they can be. Mrs. Brennen passed away on January 2nd, 2003. She would certainly be pleased to know that in her memory, a nurse's achievement will be recognized.
The Jefferson Community College Nursing Department and the Jefferson Community College Foundation are grateful to the family of Marion Brennen for establishing this award in the memory of this outstanding nurse. This year's recipient of the Marion Brennen Personal Growth in Nursing Award is Megan Catlin.
We will now have some class reflections, and Kayla Farma and Megan Catlin should have had you just stay. Could you come forward to introduce Julie Roy for those reflections? Thank you.
As a class, we compiled our memories over the last 2 years here at JCC.
It is our great honor to introduce Julie Roy, whom we nominated to read these reflections on our behalf.
Thank you for this great honor. So, let's rewind a little bit. The day finally arrived. You remember walking to the mailbox, opening it up, and there it was. The business envelope that held the decision that would change the next 2 years of your lives. As we opened letters, some of us jumped for joy in the middle of the road. Others had to have their loved ones open it because they were too afraid of what it would say. But there it was, the congratulatory introductory sentence welcoming us to Jefferson Community College. And then, reality of nursing school set in. And the next few lines below was, your acceptance is pending passing the medication calculation exam with 100%. And it began. First semester, how could we not forget purchasing books, uniforms, stethoscopes, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, pen lights, tape, alcohol pads, lab coats, and clickers? Multiple for some of us because we'd rather spend the extra $40 than look unprepared. The purchases that both broke our wallets and our backs. Looking around at other students during that first lecture in 111, everyone was just as excited as they were nervous. These would be the people that would become our family over the next 4 semesters. We can still remember having anxiety over our very first critical element, vital signs. Something that terrified us then, but is now second nature. Those first bed baths were a chore that resulted in a desperate call to our fellow classmates to run to the linen closets for something we forgot. Somehow, we made it through the rotation of long-term care and entered the acute care setting. Luckily, every graduate sitting here concluded first semester with happy tears and hugs and celebrated a job well done. Second semester. While we were able to expand on the acute setting skills, survive Jody's tricky med-surg questions, do we cut down on salt or switch to Diet Coke? It was the second semester where Cassandra opened our eyes to the world of maternity nursing. In preparation for this experience, she started her very first class with deep breathing exercises. To this day, before exams, we take a nice deep breath in through one nostril and out through the other. The clinical setting separated us into two distinct groups, those who fell in love and those who couldn't wait to get out of there. Haley couldn't wait to get out of labor and delivery fast enough, but it was near impossible to drag Michaela out of the NICU. The semester concluded with a live birth in the simulation lab. Third semester. This is the semester that would be the test of our limits. IV push, blood administration, insulin, and let's throw pharmacology on top of all of it. The pressure and the magnitude of prioritization needed led to all-nighters in the dorm lobby, the only place on campus open 24 hours, brownies at 4 a.m., and risky midnight snack runs to Walmart. It was a lot, but we all did what we had to do, and we persevered. Through it all, it was our fearless leader, Julie Roy, who handed us the tools to success. A little awkward reading that. But utilization was all up to us. This expectation drove all of us to grow the most this semester. When we transitioned over to psychiatric nursing, we became Katie's first class, where we learned to never ask why and instead say, "Tell me more." Her fresh approach with simulation in class and her positive energy got us through those 12 hours clinical. Fourth semester, the home stretch. 14 weeks of smorgasbord of nursing. Lectures and clinical covered everything from pediatric orthopedics to community nursing and bioterrorism. Our clinical experiences took us everywhere from Indian River Middle School to Samaritan Progressive Care Unit to upstate Golisano Children's Hospital, where parking led to phone calls and traffic cones, or settling on a lot that led to a long walk. Some of us even went to our hometown schools to teach elementary classes about hand hygiene, and according to Dr. Hess, if everyone we taught actually abided by these rules, we would all be out of a job. It was this semester that our class became +3, baby on board, don't drink the water. Throughout all of these semesters, we met friends that became family and memories that will last a lifetime. Some memories are too good not to be mentioned. Learning how to mask the various smells within the hospital with a dab of Vicks under your nose. Not literally inside your nose. Yes, it did happen. Moe's and the cafeteria always had our lunches covered with $5 Fridays, and we took stock in Dunkin's and Starbucks regardless of the cost. Being reminded of our new BFFs, Lewis and Lenny. Fighting over Julie Roy's famous candy basket for the tricks. Julie Soul's biggest and best hug when we passed the Med-Calc exam each semester. The many phone calls of panic, preclinical, asking if we should put pain or tissue perfusion first on our concept maps. Never missing an opportunity to bring in baked treats to celebrate a birthday or the mamas-to-be. And this one is probably my favorite. Asking the morning of upstate clinical at 5 in the morning, where is Candace? Well, she's having Sammy P., one of the very few legitimate excuses to be late. And she happened to be back in class the following Monday. And will we be Dr. Hess's final class before retirement? I do not think so. Together, we mentally exhausted ourselves to a point where we didn't know how we would push through, and then we did. It was our loved ones, peers, instructors, and patients that lifted us up at our weakest moments. We took all of those weak moments and let them mold us and grow over these last 2 years. they became our strongest moments. Looking back on the first day of class, you wondered if you would ever make it this far. Today, we are here. We have made it. Congratulations.
Now, we're going to enjoy a slide presentation by the nursing class of 2017. We've been telling people that nursing school was difficult and everything, and it looks like you had a lot of fun. We will now have the presentation of graduate nurse pins. Julie Roy, would you please come forward to pin your clinical group? Cody Anderson. Angelique Lee. Eric Mayfield. Michaela McCarver. Kylie Murphy. Ryan Schneider. I present to you the Jefferson Community College Class 2017 graduate nurses. Tonight, we unite
as nurses with one common goal, to enhance physical and psychosocial health. We dedicate ourselves to walk beside others as they experience all aspects of life, from birth to death. We promote wellness and show compassion in illness. We assist and respect others as they make choices about health care. We dedicate ourselves to promote the well-being of individuals, families, and communities. Realizing that this is a combined effort, we pledge cooperation with other healthcare professionals. Our goal is to give the best possible nursing care to all,
Would Sister Juliana please come forward for our benediction?
Benediction. We close this beautiful ceremony with thanksgiving. We've only touched the surface of the wonderful relationships that have been formed and lifelong friendships that have taken their first steps. With the promises from your hearts and guided by the light of your faiths, invest in your best. That is my prayer for you. Amen.
We would ask that all of you join us in the Commons for reception, and please remain in your seats as the graduates exit.